What is going on, everybody? Sacktown Pete back at it again. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Sacramento Kings get their first win on this road trip, their very first game of 4 on the road. Final score from Utah, 118 to 101. The Sacramento Kings were mostly in control of this game for the most part. Came out, took care of business tonight. Keegan Murray, big game for Murray, and Zach Lavine, just another solid, strong game for Lavine. Let's talk about the numbers with the starting five. DeRozan, 34 minutes tonight. He had 19 points, 8 assists for DeMar DeRozan, 6 rebounds. Keegan Murray, strong game for Keegan Murray. 33 minutes, he had 26 points, 6 boards, 2 assists. Domantas Sabonis, 34 minutes, he had 12 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Malik Monk in 35 minutes, he had 13 points, 9 boards, 6 assists. And Zach Lavine in 38 minutes, he had 22 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Let's take a look at the bench. Keon Ellis was terrific, man. 33 minutes, he had 11 points. He had 1 rebound, 2 assists. Jake LaRivia, 15 minutes, he had 0 points, 0 boards, 0 assists. But I'll talk about Jake LaRivia, why I loved his way he played in this game. Jonas Valanciunas was terrific, man, off the bench. 14 minutes. Valanciunas had 15 points. He had 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Really was dominant, man, in the stint there in the second half. And Markelle Fultz played 4 minutes tonight. He had 1 rebound, 0 points, 0 assists. But let me talk about Jake LaRivia. I love Jake LaRivia. He's not scoring as much as he first did the first couple games, but I love this kid's motor. Nonstop motor, fighting through screens defensively, playing really good defense, and he's getting deflections. He is all over the court, man. Whether he's not non-existent scoring-wise, he still is finding ways to make winning plays. And I love that about Jake LaRivia. I still want Jake LaRivia to get minutes moving forward because he deserves it. His play really is likable, man. He's a really likable guy you can root for, and really great to see Jake LaRivia play like he did tonight. And Sabonis was a little quiet offensively, but I'm fine with it because Jonas Valanciunas, what a luxury it is to have a Valanciunas, that type of big, coming off the bench, backing up Sabonis. You know, whether Sabonis is having an off night offensively, whether Sabonis is in foul trouble, I ain't got no worries because Big Val is coming into the game. And boy, that knockdown three-pointer he made to beat the buzzer at the end of the third quarter was nothing but the bottom of the net. That was a beautiful looking three-pointer that just went swish, man, at the buzzer. Valanciunas just showcasing his arsenal of his game, can spread the floor and shoot the long ball. Probably one of the best trades that the Kings have ever done, man. This is a great pickup. So glad he's here for the near future as well, and he's under contract for the next 2-3 seasons. Yeah, Valanciunas is a keeper, man. And let's talk about Keon Ellis because the ability to play defense and knock down wide open three-pointers, we needed that. You know, people get so much caught up into talking about the starting lineup and talking about Keon Ellis starting. And, you know, at one point in the game, we were up 21 points in the fourth quarter, and I'm checking my phone, and it's like, yo, why are people still worried and talking about the starting lineup? We are up 21 points in this game in the fourth quarter. I mean, that's the last thing we should be worried about, you know? And the way I see it personally, I don't care who starts. I know Doug Christie is the head coach, and this is his starting lineup. I'm perfectly fine with what the starting lineup is right now. But Keon Ellis has his case, and what matters to me personally the most is what's the closing lineup looking like on the court in the fourth quarter. Keon Ellis closed out this game. He was on the court in the lineup in the fourth quarter, and he was very well deserving of being on the court in the fourth quarter. Doug Christie found a way to get him on the court, and I'm glad Keon Ellis was at the game, at the end of the game on the court in the fourth quarter, man, because he deserved it. So that's just the way I look at it, man. I don't get caught up with the starting lineups. Like I said, man, to me, doesn't matter who starts as long as, you know, it matters the most when you finish and who closes out the game, especially with the game being on the line. We know that tonight was different. It was not on the line. It was already a blowout. But still, it was pretty freaking cool to see Keon Ellis on the court in the fourth quarter, man. And DeMar DeRozan's playmaking ability. He can't pass. He can't shoot threes. DeMar DeRozan did everything tonight, man. He rebounded the ball. He had 8 assists, and he made three-pointers. I mean, what more could you ask for the seasoned vet of this team and DeMar DeRozan? Really like his game a lot. He's really shooting the 3-point shot really well, especially in those corner threes. He's like 40+% from in those corner threes, and overall, he's shooting 36% from beyond the arc, man. So I'm cool with DeMar DeRozan shooting threes moving forward, man. And Zach Lavine, really great. He's getting comfortable. He's not forcing anything. He's not being too passive. Really has played really good basketball for the Kings the last 5 games. I think he's averaging like 28, 27 over his last 5 games in the Kings uniform. And he made some history tonight. He is the fastest Sacramento Kings player to reach 200 points. And the fact that he's been a King for 3 weeks and he's already scored 200 points, pretty insane. Pretty insane. The Kings got the best pure shooting guard in Zach Lavine, man. What do you guys want to take that with a grain of salt? What do you guys can think of another shooting guard that's better than him right now? Zach Lavine is at the top of his game, top of his position, and I'm gladly happy to say that the Kings got the best shooting guard in the game right now, and he's just entering his prime, and the Kings have him locked up for the next 3-4 years, man. So plenty to be excited about there. Really great to see Keegan Murray offensively tonight. I think the last time Keegan Murray had a 20+ point game this season was back in November. So it's been a couple months, but man, if Keegan Murray can just find this type of balance for the final 25 games of the season, I'm all for signing off on that rookie contract extension, man. He will get his extension, but I got to see it consistently, man. And that's what I think we've been hoping for Keegan Murray's case. And another thing is that it's Utah Jazz. Keegan Murray loves to light up the Utah Jazz. I know we've seen this the last 2 years, and especially last year when he went off 47 points against the Jazz. Keegan Murray really comes into his zone, and he really gets up for playing against the Utah Jazz. So with that being said, great start to the road trip. Next game, we will play the Houston Rockets on Saturday in Houston. Gonna be a really physical game, but I know Doug Christie's gonna have this team ready. And we are 2-0 against the Rockets this season, so why not make it 3-0? They're kind of in the funk right now, as of late. They haven't been really playing good basketball the last couple weeks, and the Kings should go in there and they should really have a good chance of winning this basketball game. But we shall see. With that being said, want to hear from you guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts on tonight's game. Greatly appreciate you guys tuning in, man. That's going to be for tonight's video. I really do appreciate it. Have yourself a great night. Take care. God bless. Keep pushing forward. Look out your window because the beam is lit. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace.